Hello everyone, today's video is how to save money on craft supplies. And I did get a few questions on Instagram, and I get a lot of questions in person on how I have such a variety of product. And honestly, I try and get variety of product by saving money. I don't buy retail price of anything, and it really does help. So in this video, I am going to show you and tell you exactly how I do that. And I'm just gonna jump right into this. I have 5, but 2 of them kind of blend together, so it might be 4, but this is so far gonna be 5 tips on how to save money on craft supplies. Sorry, I have them all down on a list, that's why I keep looking down. My first one that I'm going to talk about is sales. And now, these are for people, I mostly bulk buy, but time and time again, I will buy at the craft store. Well, I bulk buy. You can bulk buy in the craft store, but I bulk buy online. And by bulk buying in the craft store, I'm sorry. Well, it will save you money. I know if you go to Joann's, now they do give you a discount if you buy a whole bolt of fabric. At least I know my Joann's just started doing that. I wish they would have done it sooner, because there are several times I have bought the full bolt of fabric, and I just had to go based on the sale they were having or a coupon, buy a yard, because their sale is additional 10% off when you buy a whole yard. Sorry, a whole bolt, and a whole bolt is only 8 yards. Some of them are 15, but I know most of them at Joann's are 8 yards to a bolt. So buying in sale or Joann's, just an additional 10% off. I know Hobby Lobby, I think does pretty good sales. I mean, I just got a Hobby Lobby in my area, and they have good sales. I know Joann's has very good sales. I don't really know what exactly in particular you sell, but I make hair bows and hair accessories, so I can get ribbon, I can get the clip. Well, I don't buy the clips in the store, but you could get them in the store. And you can, like, the sales are just really good. Like, don't buy anything full price, and if there's not a sale on it, use a coupon. I know Joann's, the 60% off one items are not, like, I wouldn't say they're not often, but they come in waves. Like, you'll get the coupon you'll get the 60% off really often in 2 months, and then you won't see it for a couple months. So just utilize every sale or every coupon. That's what I do with Joann's. Even if I don't need anything, I make sure, especially if it's 60% off coupon, I go out and I use it. So say if I don't need anything, I'll use that 60% off coupon on a new fabric, on a new character, or a new print, because I don't need it. Like, I know some people don't believe in, if you don't need it, don't buy it, but I just do it to utilize the 60% off coupon, and for me it works. And then I'll just release that print or that style at a later date, but I know I have it because I didn't want to waste the coupon, because I know they don't come often. And I guess sales and clearance was my number 2. So sales was my number 1, clearance was my number 2, but I guess they kind of go together. I know I have a couple Joann's near me, and some of them don't do as good clearance as other places, or the clearance is actually just their damaged stuff. So you really just have to pay attention to it. But like Hobby Lobby's clearance, I buy a lot at. Joann's clearance, I buy a lot at. Because you have to search. You have to give yourself time and patience to search through the stuff, because everything is not organized, or at least I know in my local stores they're not organized. You have to go through the bin, you have to sit down, you have to go through the bins, and you have to give yourself time. And I know a lot of people, they expect, just, I wouldn't say expect, but go in the clearance, everything's organized, you go right to where you need to go, and that's not how, at least my stores do it. You really have to go through the bins, and I personally love doing that, because I feel like, you know, you find like a treasure going through the bins. But I really like doing that, and some of the clearance is so good. Like, I know Hobby Lobby has great clearance all the time, and Joann's, their clearance is hit or miss. Sometimes they only take like $2 or $3 off an item, sometimes they take more off, but they're really hit or miss. Michael's, I don't really shop at Michael's, I'm not going to lie. There's really not much I need from like Michael's, other than I'll get my glue sticks. Well, I get my glue sticks at Walmart, but Michael's, like, I'll go in and I'll just look. That's one of the stores I'll just look at, and if I like something in there, I will buy it. But like Joann's or Hobby Lobby, I usually go in. I mean, I go in to look anyway, but a lot of times when I go in, I do have a purpose when I do go in there, if that makes sense. But that was my clearance. I know Hobby Lobby has better clearance in my area than I just had a little blank out, than Joann's does. But one time my Walmart had a freak, like the manager was like, we want to clear out all the old fabric and get new fabric in, and the fabric was selling for 25 cents a yard. And I was like, I was in fabric heaven, because I got so many prints. A lot of them were character prints. So the most expensive fabric a yard was $1 a yard. And I was in fabric heaven. I don't sew anymore. I'm sorry to keep moving my hair because it's in my face and I don't know if it's bothering me or not. I haven't decided. But I don't sew anymore. I mean, I do, but not like I used to. So I kind of steered away from the fabric. I'm doing more ribbon hair bows now, and for me that's easier to bulk buy online. So I don't really shop in the store too much anymore for my ribbon and stuff. I do really just online like AliExpress or just like anywhere bulk. And my fourth tip was actually the one I mentioned in my last video, was the buying from other people. I buy from other people on Facebook a lot. Go in like D-stash groups on Facebook if you know like how to join groups or pages. Groups are better because I mean I do have a page for the stuff that I clear out, but you really want a group because there's a lot of other people, or just like people selling their stuff. And like there's fabric D-stash groups, there's just like a general like D-stash group, then there's a ribbon D-stash group, and so there's like a wholesale D-stash group. So there's really, my hair looks weird, I'm so sorry for changing it. But buying from other people, that's actually how I have been getting majority of my stuff, is people clearancing out their stuff. I honestly wait, since I do hair bows, I wait for someone to be closing their bow business, and that's where you get the best deals from the stuff, because a lot of times people just want to get rid of it. It's not like a store where they're trying to make money off of it. These people want to get rid of it, and you know the cash is going to that person directly, and that like they need it. Or my latest order I got probably over 1,000 yards of ribbon for a crazy good price, because the woman was closing her bow business and didn't want it anymore, and she's like, I need to get rid of it, like I'm fully closing out my shop. And I took advantage of that. Or there's just people that they try and clear out their craft room and they're just getting rid of stuff, and they really are just selling it to get rid of it, not to make a profit off of it. So I mean, I buy new. You could, I guess, buy used stuff, but you really just, and I check the groups every day, and I usually buy things at random because people post things at different times. So I'm always checking the pages constantly, probably like once or twice a day, because there's so many people. Like some of the groups have 200,000 people in, and they're just getting rid of their old craft supplies. So I've sold craft supplies in there, and I do really well trying to sell my craft supplies and then buying craft supplies. I do really good. And then my fifth and final tip, other than, because the buying from others, that's probably right now how I'm getting most of my stuff, is I am buying from people that are closing their businesses or trying to just get rid of stuff to bring new stuff in. Right now, that's that, and then buying bulk from AliExpress. That's really, I haven't bought in a while, but that's how I have been doing it. And my last one that I will be starting soon is buying in the off season. Now, Christmas just passed, so when I wrap my, not my gifts, sorry, I have a hiccup. When I wrap every order in tissue paper and I put a sticker on it when I go to mail it out or just have someone pick it up. So I buy my tissue paper and I just get plain white, or I'll get like red or green because you can use red for Valentine's Day, green for St. Patrick's Day. You could do like the red and white for around 4th of July. So I just try not to get a Christmas print. I mean, I will anyway, but that's on clearance. I use that all year round. Sometimes my Walmart clearance is out the Scotch tape, and now I always need Scotch tape, so I can get that. Not anything else, just because Christmas, obviously, as for most people, is probably their biggest holiday they sell for. So I just buy all my Christmas ribbon, or what I'm actually doing right now is I just got a Cricut for Christmas. So I'm just buying little things to put the vinyl on. So I've been getting clear ornaments lately. I've been getting little plaques, anything that's on clearance at Christmas time. And there's just so many random things, which I actually learned at my Walmart, because there was some of the stuff that was on clearance, and I was like, why is it on clearance? It's not Christmas. But the manager said if they advertise it as a Christmas item, even though it doesn't have a Christmas print or it's not directly related to Christmas, they still have to put it on clearance because they advertised it for Christmas, which I thought was cool. I learned that probably 2 years ago, and I still keep that in mind, because a lot of the stuff I get, you could use it all year round, or it's not targeted for Christmas. But they said that they advertised it as a Christmas gift or a Christmas item, even though if it's not Christmassy. And that really came in handy, because a lot of the stuff before, if it didn't have the Christmas colors or the Christmas prints, I would have just left it. It would have been like, oh, someone misplaced it. But that really came in handy when the manager said that even if it's not an exact Christmas item, as long as it was advertised or it was put in the ad or anything in the magazine as Christmas, they have to mark it down. So that's like another little tip, I guess. So like the sales, I don't buy anything. I've never bought anything for my business full price. If it's not on sale, I'll use a coupon. Bulk buying, I prefer AliExpress because the stuff is so cheap, and then the more you buy, the cheaper it gets. On top of that, it does come from China. You do have to give it a month, like a month and a half for it to come in, but it's worth it for the prices. So I think that's just about it. Please like and subscribe, as I am a new channel, and I will just be posting everything craft related, to my business, anything. I am young, I am 19, and I have my own business, so I am an entrepreneur, I guess. I don't really consider myself that, but so that's a little bit about me. That's really it. I know I'm rambling now, but that's just anything like, I know if you like look at my videos, I know I am young, like, obviously, but I kind of know what I'm talking about. I've had my business for about 4.5 years. I am going to school for business, and I don't know. I mean, my next few videos are just going to be anything craft related, or I like to save money, so saving money on craft items, I guess, or tutorials on bows to make. I just got a Cricut, so I don't know how to use a Cricut. I don't know how. I didn't really feel like it was hard. So, oh, my camera keeps shaking. So it'll be tutorials with the Cricut, just really anything craft related. I know I've said that like 4 times already, but I'm just trying to think, and yeah, that's really it. So thank you for watching, and please like the video and subscribe, and comment any other videos you would like to see. I know I have a list, but I always miss things, so just please support me, I guess. I don't really know. I know I'm a little awkward, but I don't know, this is my first time filming a video myself. I did my 2 hauls previously. They weren't my face, so this is new to me. I'm sorry for me being awkward, but the video did get to 15 minutes, so I am gonna have to close it out. Thank you for watching again, and please subscribe to my channel and support me as I go on this business journey. And I'm really sorry, I'm awkward. My second video will be a little better. Thank you, and have a good day, and Happy crafting.